No one suspected these miniatures.
Spiking bits.
Welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. I'm Rob Bear from SpikyBits.com. Today we have another look at Victorian miniatures. I know it's been another month rolled by and we're taking another look at Victorian miniatures, but they got dope stuff, so why not? They sent these over for promo and review, and you know what? I've been very curious about their stuff for a very long time, so I love it. I love the range. I love everything that got going on. Boutique resin miniatures are just really cool because there's so many varieties of things out there to collect. There's always something new, there's always something different, and it's definitely no different when it comes to Victorian miniatures. So today we're going to take a look at the character line. Some of the characters, obviously some are a little bit more pop culture real life than others, but how cool would it be to have Monty Python on your tabletop? So here it is, victorianminiatures.com. They always have, whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing, but miniature month is a thing. You can pick up a free miniature for orders over 50 bucks. I think they have a deal on, at least currently, on $100 shipping. There's a little bit of a deal going on right there. So if you spend over 100 bucks, you get some sort of shipping discount. I don't know if it'll be current. There's obviously new tanks and all sorts of things going on over there. And I'm sure there'll be new stuff by the time we get this video pushed out the door finally. However, we're here to talk about characters, and there they are. The skit, well, one of the skits that started it all. Holy cow, it's been 50 years. 1970 that skit came out. If there's ever any doubt in my mind how old I am, well, I am definitely old now. So the Spanish Inquisition, you can pick them up for your games right here. The set of 3 miniatures, $24.99, which doesn't seem too bad when you kind of look at some of the other pricing on some of their custom miniatures on here, from the new Imperial Guard Human Bomb miniature. They got Squat, or not Squat, as I guess we got to call it, Corporal Tucky Tank Crewman. Definitely reminds me of Jeff Porkins from X-Wing, but who knows. Commissars, High Commander Lady Credence. Get it? Lady Credence. Yep. See what they did there? Love it. Astro Witch, so you can use that as a Astropath, Primaire Psyker, all sorts of different stuff. Crewmen for the BFG. We haven't got to the BFG video yet. Can't wait. It's going to be a dope one. I love my guns. I love, the bigger the better when it comes to Warhams. Captain Kane. No, that's not from Batman. It's from something else. Way before Batman. Iron Ash, Colonel Ash Ironsides, not Winter Soldier. So all sorts of cool stuff on here. If you're looking for something in particular or something a little different for your Imperial Guardsmen, well, this might just be the way to go. Some of them have variants, such as the Spanish Inquisition right here has, you can have the 2 different cardinal arms right there holding. It's kind of hard to see in this, but let's see if we can. Oh, there's the sprue right there, and we'll show you a assembled version. So you got the staff, or you can put the mace on there, or holding a little tabard, a little scroll, or the pillows right here, walking around with this. So it's just cool. You've seen these around. These have been around for a while. Of course, I've always wanted to get around the Victorian miniatures, but just never placed that order. Finally, we got talking at Adepticon, and here we are, talking about their miniatures in hand. So how do the miniatures themselves come in package? Or you're going to get a little card with some instructions if applicable, but that are not really applicable here. Sprue attached to a resin sprue, and of course a slotted base right here for the miniature itself. Now you could cut it out if you want to go against the grain if you want, but if not, no big deal. So how does the detail on this sort of thing work? So remember, a lot of these single miniatures are $13.99. Now from this angle it looks like a hot mess, and that's because the sheen from the mold release is on that, so we need to lock it in. There we go, and get it without that that light refraction on it. And there you can see it's actually a very well detailed resin miniature right there with all the face detail work, the shoddy boom batty, and you got the robot arm. And on the back there you can see a lot more, so you could use this for a lot of different things. Obviously counts as Catachan stuff if you really wanted to, or you know, maybe Evil Dead-ish. You could kind of make a buzzsaw arm or something like that. I don't know. You can play around with it. $13.99, I feel, for the single miniatures. Pretty respectable when it comes to that. When you see a lot of other boutique miniatures out there from different companies costing anywhere from 15 US to 20 to 24 US. So I think it's great value, and I think they're great sculpts. If you love Guard, this is the place to start. Let's look at some different ones too. And here's some of the range assembled. Here's Lady Credence. I get it. looks great, and of course has all the styling and the overcoat of the not High Commander of Cadia. Always in our hearts, of course. Definitely rocking that stogie. And then we've got a not squat right here. Now, I don't know personally what I'd use this for. Could be a number of things, I suppose, but the detail looks great. Lots of good looking leather work there. Great looking hammer, kit, pack. Typical dwarven beard, obviously. Got a lot going on with this miniature with some cyber bionics and such as well. The Astro Witch, which you could use, like I said, as a bunch of different things as far as loyalists go. With Sisters coming out, I'm sure you could use it as something else, but it might work better for sticking with the Guard. And then, of course, a great looking female commissar model, always a fan favorite right here. This is Annika Sage. Got the sporting a plasma pistol, and I thought this came with a bolt pistol, but I guess not. No, I guess there's no option on it. But a great detail work on all the commissar regalia right there, even drilled out little plasma pistol right there. And got it going on for sure. What else we got? Oh, Captain Kane for the not Praetorians. And I think there's a little pith helmet too that you can put on his base. So long before Batman, it turns out he was in a lot of other movies. Who knew? And the last but certainly not least, the Spanish Inquisition model. So we'll do them one at a time. There's you know who. And this is the version with the standard. So you've got 2 out of the 3 partners in crime, and there's the last one. So great looking miniatures all the way around. Obviously very recognizable from the now 50-year-old skit. Well, 50 years next year, I suppose. And here's how they all size up to actual resin from Forge World. Of course, cost, well, we're not even going to talk about that. But there's female commissar sized up to the Deathcore Creed commissar. Sizing's good. I like it. I like it. Lady Credence. Sizing is good as well. You figure be standing about right there. So definitely recognizable as a lady. And then we've got Mr. Squatman's. Makes sense. Captain Kane. This is the tell right here. So obviously the same size as the Deathcore Krieg Commissar. So I like that. Sizing is definitely on point right there. And last but not least, the miniatures we didn't suspect. So who knows what you could use this for in your army, but there's definitely a ton of uses. So short and sweet, to the point. Check out Victoria Miniatures for all those great looking character models that just flashed off the screen. Now you know my secrets. There they are. And of course, they got the Miniature of the Month Club, so there's always a different free Miniature of the Month with every $50 US spent over there. There you can see some of the other miniatures that we didn't get and what they look like and how they size up to other stuff there. So thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you can be the very first to like and comment on all our videos.